Good morning, everyone. It's 10:08 a.m. It is June 12th, 2025. There was some economic news out. I don't think anything was too bad. I think everything was in range. From what I've looked at, sometimes they adjust the numbers. You got to be aware of that, but typically they're pretty good with the numbers. I'm taking a look here. It looks like we're getting a little bit of consolidation up on the top of this profile. This profile is from 9:30 from the open. I believe that most of the numbers were released about 8:30, so we have a 8:30, an hour and a half since then. So I think the market is probably where it's going to be. We're down about 4 points, it looks like, in the S&P 500. We have an open at 6,028. So we're getting there. We're going to go to positive territory. Got a couple of buying imbalances just came through. A bunch of selling imbalances here at some point. Going to the high already. But there must be some good news. I know there's some tariff news with China and stuff like that. And we'll see. But right now we got a bunch of buying coming in, but the volume is the volume is picking up. 13,000 on the volume. Yeah, 19,000 on the volume here. So we're making the highs, yet the volume is not coming up above these candles. Now you can see that more in, the footprint. You could actually see the volumes in the footprint and where the aggression was as far as the delta. Okay? Who won the battle? Who the buyers and the sellers are. So now the volume has actually come up as we were coming down. The volume came up a little bit. These are things that I'm watching. We have beautiful delta here, but the delta is decreasing. So that means that the price action is declining as well. Have an area here that's starting to develop some value. And then we have pretty much this distribution from the last 3 days, around here. And it makes sense because here's where the support was. The blue, this is today's price action. Okay? Which is this one right here, pretty much. Do here is I provide a live, unscripted, commentary. There's nothing in front of me. I'm looking at screens, pretty much. But I do most of my trading through here. The other stuff is the, my watch list and working orders, positions. I got what trades I've taken. Haven't taken any trades yet. So I do trade the micro contract, which is the MES. This yellow portion in here is the point of control, where most of the volume has occurred. So it's 628 even. You got about a 1-to-3 ratio over here of delta. You got a selling imbalance here and a selling imbalance here. All right, got what I needed there. Positive delta here is looking good. The only buying imbalance I'm concerned with is this one right here, right now. So this could be support, we could see. All the buyers in here, yet the buyers, they came down. Sellers, buyers are more aggressive, but market closed for this candle here at the POC, right above the POC. So I'm expecting this to hold and maybe make a run for the highs. That's what I'm expecting. You got more buyers at this level. You got some support here at this level. They're building volume right here, 28 even. So keep that in mind. This right here, this little profile. I like to see a bump up above 29 and support about 27. So I'm going to take this candle. We got some positive delta coming back down again. We're not able to get above the 29 now. So we'll see. It's looking good. I'm going to go, we got a buying imbalance here. So I'm going to go long above this candle, sort of like a breakout in the double top. We got substantial numbers up in here. And this is positive delta. Now, I don't know how much how much I could get from this or lose. I know how much I could lose. I mean, I could lose 10 ticks if I take it down to let my stop just run. Right now, we're not in the trade. Always know what your risk is. I'm in with limit orders. A lot of positive delta here. All we need is a big buyer to come in here, push us right through. And then we have a high right here. All right. So they were accumulating up in here, but they're not letting it get too high. Pretty strong candle right now. We have a buying imbalance here. We have 17 come back. This doesn't look so great. Still think we could pop. We'll see. Let's get a little, see the numbers, a little bigger there. So we went up, we came back down. So we have some negative delta here. Then we have some buyers coming. You see the buyers right in here? 711, 712. I like to see more. I like to see like 800, 850. I like to see right here. All right, but we're looking good, you know. Looking good. These numbers are looking good here. Still looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and engage. I think we can still pop up. All right, so we took that for 2 points. It's always good to win your first trade, I guess, when you're it's the first trade. So I do trade off camera as well. I trade one contract when I'm recording, and multiples. Once I hit the first $40, which looks like it's going to be pretty fast. This price action is looking pretty good. So we're at the high, but coming back down. That's to be expected. We didn't have a lot of volume come in, you know. But the delta here is positive, so it looks very good. I like to see more here. And if we could hold it, I'm bullish. So if we could hold it, that'll be great. Got a bump of the profile over here, but very, very small amounts of volume up in this area for today in the blue volume profile. And we're not getting much volume back. You know, we're at 13,000 volume. Now we have 4,500. This is the volume. So this keeps it right in my eye, right in my line of vision. We have what's called a how we don't. balance here. We have a value area right in here. Taking a look at the numbers above the POC, which is this, 57, came back, 400. So they're building this number up. Looks like it's right in here at 33.50. Sellers are coming in, but buyers are coming in as well. Volume here is still, maybe half the volume on the larger candles. We can still see a pop here. I'm gonna go long again, right here. This looks like a pretty good area. Looks pretty good so far. You got some participation. Looks like we may be able to make another move up. I'm just going to go to break even here. Right. Go to the high. Sellers coming in. I mean, we're okay, but if we take a little, break even, we'll break even. That was okay. So we had the potential to go up a little bit. So this is I have the trades that I'm taking. Your setups come up all the time. It's just the right ones you got to take. And, you want to protect your capital at all costs. So, so this big seller here. Now let's just take a look at this candle. This is just going to marinate a little bit. Kind of the market's going to go ahead and find itself. We're still taking a look at some levels, like levels up in here, the small levels. Seeing if we're able to just move in what ranges we're moving in. Taking a look at the building of volume, and also taking a look at the delta, if it's increasing or decreasing. We can still come back up here again. I want to go above here. This may be a little resistance at 36.50. We are getting a little more volume in here, and we're all picking up. Volume is coming up a little bit. We're staying right about here. See the delta just decreased a little bit here? It was in the 500s. Now it's at 400. Becoming less negative. That's good. So that means buyers are starting to, take a like this number, this level. They're trying to take this level seriously. So we'll see. See what kind of delta we have. Very small number of delta. Didn't get past this. I still believe we can go past it. And I'm going to go long right here, right above that. The building. Buying and selling inside here. Right in here. With this level. You had a bunch of sellers here before. They have to increase their volume for the price to come up. All right. These are very small numbers. These can increase very rapidly because of the numbers that we had here on the buy side. So we're in the buying right now. These three numbers here just need to keep on increasing. We have some positive delta, nice delta here. We do have a seller here, and we know that already, right? Because we know there was a seller here before, but we did go above it. Very small amounts of numbers here. We could definitely come back down here. This is where my my entry was before. See if we could hold the buying. Looks like buyers are starting to come in, but we may just stop out. I may take an L here. We'll see. No FOMO. Now, it looks actually very good for me right now. We got a substantial amount of buying coming in right here. Let's see if this delta number becomes less negative. This one, 180, 160, 172. Let it get to about 100. All right, so right about here is when it went to about 100. So we had buyers coming in. We have more buyers coming in now. It's starting to build this up a little bit. The sellers here. This is going to be our foe. We got to get above here, right? 270. So we got a big seller here, even though we're aggressive in the buying. But there is a big seller here. We just got to get above him, her. Do I use those pronouns? Our negative 201, you know, without no buying coming through, it doesn't look great. I don't like the price action. We'll come back in. So I forced the loss. Nine 1776. 1776. Did I just say that? All right, these buyers are trapped. I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna go short right here. I think I'm at a good area. Decreasing delta. Bunch of negative delta here. Buyers are, you know, they're trying to pick it up here. Look how many sellers are here. Sellers are here. A lot. A lot of sellers. The buyers are starting to come in a little bit, but the delta is, see what the delta is looking at? 132, 155. There's less delta here. Buyers are starting to come in, trying to. So I'll just book that. We're pretty much even from that little loss we took. Now, most people, you know, they would probably, the retail who's learning how to trade, they'll probably just say, hey, look, yeah, we're going to go higher. No, it's all in the numbers, right? All right, so we have about 18 minutes on this video. We are up, so we took a small loss. Oh, we took a gain, 2 points. We took a small loss at about 1.5. We broke even, and then we just made a point. All right. So if you were trading the E-mini, you'd made $75 right now. You know, not bad. 19 minutes, $75. That's good. Yeah. $230 an hour. Why not? Anyway, if you like this type of content, please like, subscribe, and comment. I like to normally get a couple of trades in. I probably will. I'm gonna definitely trade off camera, and I'll come back when I see some, you know, price action starting to move. I'll come back and I'll make a couple more videos. All right, if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, comment. This is unscripted This is happening right now, man. This is the stuff we're seeing. You know, the market is playing out. This is now pre-recorded. This is recorded. I'll take the losses. I'll take the wins. That's trading. Okay. We'll come back. No FOMO. Always have a plan. Always know where your stops are going to be. Always use a stop. And I also always put a target. You never know when you're going to have a catastrophic event. Internet goes down. Power goes out. Monitor goes bad. Computer goes down. You want to have these orders in the books. So this way, at least you know where your profit and your loss is going to be for at least that trade. Very important, because when your system goes down, doesn't mean your orders, they cancel. This is live trading. All right, so keep that in mind. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.